Welcome to Clips of Tales guys. Today, I'm here to explain the movie Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3. I'll tell you what happens and how it unfolds, but I'll only reveal the ending at the end of the video. If you want to know about the latest and greatest action movie Singham again, I've explained that movie as well. You can find the link in the comments below. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Let's start. I recently explained another interesting movie named Venom: The Last Dance. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. The link for that one is also in the description and in the comments below. So, without further delay, let's get started with the video. The movie begins in Raktoghat 200 years ago, where we see a woman dancing to the song Mere Dholna. Suddenly, the local Maharaj arrives, slaps her, and has her burned alive in front of his guards. She was wearing a mask, and as she dies, her vengeful spirit rises from the ashes, still masked, and begins to seek revenge. The first person she kills is the soldier who burnt her. Then, the scene shifts to the present day, where we meet Ruh Baba, also known as Ruhan. He is accompanied by his assistant, Tillu, with whom he fools people by pretending to solve supernatural problems and taking money from them. One day he was called from a family whose son was possessed by a ghost, and Ruh Baba threw holy water and solves the problem. Actually, the son by mistake burnt the room of a house in a party. Now, to save himself from his parents, he planned with Ruh Baba to solve the issue by covering it with a paranormal cause. Again the scene shifts when Ruh Baba helping a Malayali gentleman from his wife who had affair with a maid servant, that is Kamwali Bai. So that's how Ruhan and his associate Tillu earns for his living. Things are going right while Ruhan is called to a royal estate where Raja Sahib's daughter, Meera, supposedly died a year ago. The family wants to communicate with her spirit. Thinking he could easily deceive them, Ruhan is surprised when a real spirit actually appears. However, it turns out to be a trap set up by Meera and her uncle to test whether Ruh Baba is a fraud. Even after being exposed, they forgive him and offer him a huge sum of 1 crore to accompany them to Raktoghat. Upon arrival via train, Ruhan discovers that the family no longer lives in the palace due to fear of a haunted room, which they believe holds the ghost of Manjulika. Ruhan sees that all family members stays in a cow stable in front of the haunted palace. Talking to the priest of the palace, Ruhan realizes that he is a reincarnation of Prince Devendranath, the rightful heir to the throne who was once betrayed by his sister, Manjulika. As per the priest, Manjulika was the only daughter of the king. She was efficiently skilled in sword fighting, archery, and dancing. She was sure about the fact that she will be the one and only owner of the throne, but later a Prince Devendranath was born, so naturally Manjulika got jealous. However, when king declared Devendranath the king of his kingdom, Manjulika murdered his brother Devendranath with a knife. When king listened, he punished Manjulika by burning her alive. After that, Manjulika appears as a ghost and killed all the soldiers and guards along with king. To stop the destruction by evil Manjulika, the then priest of the kingdom captured her in a room and diminished her strength with the help of Vairav Kabach. According to a prophetic prediction, Rajkumar Devendranath will end this trouble by opening that haunted room on Durgashtami. Now Ruhan got afraid and tried to leave when the priest assures him that his was the reincarnation of Rajkumar Devendranath. But Meera believed that these all are just rumors. She promised her father not to open the door, otherwise, she will sell the palace. She told all this to Ruhan, and also promised him to pay 1 crore if he opens the door, and all will believe that this place is not haunted anymore, and the palace will be sold for at least 1000 crore. So with the arrival of Ruhan, all got confidence and restored themselves in the mahal. After that we see Malika, played by Vidya Balan, arrived there for restoring the old property. With her arrival, abnormal incidents started taking place in the palace. Meanwhile, the fact came out that the 2 Pandit and 1 Panditayan doing those mischievous acts to drove Ruhan away from the palace to sustain their business, but later Malika detected them wrong and 3 of them accepted their fault, and the door that is to opened by Ruhan is connected to a fake story. So now Ruhan plans to solve their issue by acting fake like what he does for living. However, after so a period, Malika discovers that there was another door under the floor, and that was also have the same theory behind these. Listening this, Raj Purohit, that is the priest, asked for some time to research on the matter. After opening this door, Raj Purohit appears there, remains astonished, and rebuking them for opening that door, as he got some new information about the cursed or haunted palace. According to Raj Purohit, the king had two princesses, Rajkumari Manjulika and Rajkumari Anjulika. And both were talented and skilled in archery and dance, and art of war. At the same time, we witnessed the arrival of another lady, who was the Maharani of Suryagad, Mandira Devi, played by Madhuri Dixit, pretending to be one of the two sisters. Then we came to know that Mandira ji wanted to buy the palace. On the other hand, Ruhan and Meera were spending their romantic time. After that, a businessman named Vicky Khanna came for buying the palace, and that makes Mandira Devi angry, unfortunately, but he was brutally murdered by the evil ghost. The movie unfolds as Ruhan confronts various apparitions and historical secrets about the palace's haunted past, including Manjulika's vengeance against her brother. With each supernatural encounter, the story weaves through ancient curses, mistaken identities, and airy spirits that keep the mystery alive. Meanwhile, a time came when Ruhan got afraid too much and tried to escape from the palace, but failed to leave as the palace itself turned into a Bhool Bhulaiyaa, and same happened to the three Pandits, but Chota Pandit, played by Rajpal Jadhav, falls from the top of high altitude. Then it was revealed by Raj Purohit that a sacred oil can destroy Manjulika and save them. Meanwhile, Meera was hypnotized by Mandira and attempted suicide, but Ruhan stops her anyway and violent against Mandira, and then Malika arrived there, started vigorous violence with Mandira, and Ruhan declared herself Manjulika and ascended to the throne. Watching this, Tillu lost his sense. At that time, Jawan arrived with its familiar background music, but cannot stand properly, and then it was revealed that he was Chota Pandit, lost his memory. Then Malika told the evil to reveal his secret, and there at last we came to know that the spirit is Rajkumar Devendranath himself. Devendranath told them that he was female inside, and his two sisters took advantage of his secret and betrayed him by exposing him in front of the king and all the royal family. So the king got angry and orders his soldiers to burn Devendranath alive, and banished the two sisters for betraying his younger brother for the throne, and for that reason there were two locked rooms. One is real, another one is just to make people believe that Manjulika was the culprit. After narrating all these, Devendranath threats his two sisters that he will kill them all, but while he finished dancing he stood on the oil, and that is making him weak. But the two sisters cannot burn his younger brother in this life and accepts their fault. That causes a tear fallen from Devendra's eyes, which finally helped him attaining salvation. Later we came to know that Mandira ji is actually a CP Rathore who was chasing after Ruhan for being fraud to someone, which made Ruhan senseless, and the movie came to an end like this. Throughout the journey, Ruhan must prove his bravery, outsmart the cunning characters trying to deceive him, and ultimately confront the true supernatural threats lurking within the palace. As they near Durga Ashtami, Ruhan, the family, and the locals are forced to face the centuries-old ghostly curse, leading to an intense and climactic confrontation. So if you like this explanation, then please like, comment, share and subscribe, and thanks for watching.